Hello again, my friends, and welcome. If you're here with me, listening to me speaking slowly...
Don't cause any trouble, got it?
Hey, hang on a sec, my friend. I was talking to my friends. My friends of the channel. If you're here, listening to me speaking slowly and simply and clearly, then you are here to level up your English. And we're here leveling up with Henry of Skalitz, our good friend Henry of Skalitz. Henry? Are you there, Henry? Dear Henry? Jesus Christ be praised. Henry's come to see us. Oh, pardon me, sir. Excuse me. Well, it's a tough day in the life of Henry. One has to admit. He's not naked, but he is in ratty, dirty clothes. With no money in his pocket, no friends, and no skills by the looks of it. Can I read at least? I learned how to read in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. Do I still know how to read? We don't know, we will learn.
God bless.
What a lovely medieval town. And over yonder, the castle. What castle, you say? Well, let's see. Where are we? Where's our map? The Troskowitz Castle. Over yonder, in yon distance. I'm gonna have to get... I am going to have to get used to these controls. I'm coming straight off of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, and I'm used to those controls, and these ones are slightly different. Let's see. Where's the old quest log? Where's the old journal? Let's have a look. Let's have ourselves a little look. I do want to do some combat training. I want to see what happened to my dog. But I feel like I should do... I feel like I should do things...
We won't have any problems.
Bro. Respect. I'm all about the peace. I cannot get over the graphics on this. It's gorgeous. Simply stunning, as we say. Look at that. Just people. What a beautiful view. What a stunning vista. The grass. The amber waves of grain stretching off into the distance. The castle upon yon hill. And everything so... A rat! Oh my gosh! Wild life! Can I catch a rat? Is that a thing? Can I do that? Can I catch a rat? What would I do with a rat? You there, sir. Do you know what a man might do with a rat?
What do you want?
I just want to make conversation with you, bro. Well, not everybody is always going to want to make conversation. These are important lessons for us input learners to learn. You have to talk to who wants to talk to you. And if somebody doesn't want to talk to you, well, that's how it is. An approaching wagon. I'm still just entranced by the quality of the visuals. And it's cool because I know that underneath the visuals is a robust... What does that mean, Jack? What's robust? Robust is strong. a strong, complex system. The way that this world operates is complex. It takes you off guard sometimes. But appearances are very, very important. How's our boy looking? He looks terrible. He's covered in blood. He has dirt and shit all over him. He has no money. Talk about started from the bottom. Now we're here. Now we're here at the bottom. And what do you do then? You can eat an apple. You can always eat an apple. How is Henry doing on nourishment? 79. You need an apple. Snack on an apple. But can I read? That's the question. I don't know if I can read. I like to think that I can still read, but I don't know. Let's see, this shield with the silver icon must be some sort of quest giver. Let's have a look around, shall we?
They're called letters, and that's exactly what I'm paid to do.
Oh, well, carry on then.
Scribe Gable. Scribe Gable, where have I heard that?
Greetings to you.
I think he was part of some other quest. Let's see. Scribe Gable.
What will it be?
Do you know where to get armor? I really could use some armor. Look at these blood-covered robes.
I met the local beggar. Barrow was her name.
She's here again. Oh, confound it. But we'll get rid of her somehow, you'll see.
What? But
You didn't give her any money, I hope? Rabble like that are like stray cats. Feed them once, and you'll never get rid of them.
No, she just told me you might know where I could get some armor.
Armor? Unless you want to join the local watch, I don't think I can help you. Unless maybe Radovan, the blacksmith from Takhov. We might sell you something.
But Barrow told me you might know of something better. The armor of some Brunswick?
Oh, that, lad, 'tis but a legend.
There is no such thing as a legend, just a legend in a video game. This is something that I've noticed. Maybe you have noticed it too. In a story, and especially in a video game, if there is a legend, some say long ago there was, it exists. It always exists. The legend is, there's no such thing as but a legend. Legend just means legendary loot. What legend?
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well,
Reputation
it doesn't really matter.
gained.
Why are you
He
so
likes that I'm listening to
interested
him.
anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
I'm a knight. Don't you think I look like a knight? I need to get the perk for empathy that lets me know his values. The thing that I'm most is being a scribe, I guess. I'm more interested in that legend.
Oh, come now. Surely you're not going to keep that legend to yourself. Do a fellow scholar a service.
Youngster, being able to piss your name in the snow doesn't make a scholar out of you.
I beg your pardon?
All right. No need to lose your temper.
Damn.
I'll tell you. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
Who was this Brunswick? A legendary warrior, perhaps?
Who exactly was this Brunswick?
You don't know, lad? Educate yourself. Brunswick was a famous Czech prince who won the lion for our country's coat of arms.
Really? How is it that I've never heard of him?
Perhaps because he never existed. Prince Vladislav II got the lion for our coat of arms for helping Emperor Frederick I, known as Redbeard.
But you just said that...
Brunswick is just a legend, but a quite lovely one, I'll give you that.
I want to know more.
Could you recount for me the legend of Brunswick?
Well, why not? Brunswick was a valiant Bohemian prince. He lived in a time when our country had an eagle on its coat of arms, but that wasn't good enough for him. So he decided to head out into the world and gain the mark of a more powerful animal.
A more powerful animal? Like what? Like a big snake?
A man after my own heart.
You may think so, but his wife was none too happy. Her name was Ludmilla, and she begged Brunswick 100 times to stay home, but he just couldn't be persuaded. Still, he loved her very much, so he took her ring and told her that unless someone came and showed her that ring during the next 7 years, she should wait for his return. But if he failed to return after 7 years, that would mean he would never return.
I tell girls the same thing. I say, if I don't come back in 7 years... It's true. What happened next?
Then what happened next?
Brunswick's party set out to sea, but didn't get far. They were drawn in by an island with a mysterious mountain of amber that holds all ships and prevents them from leaving. Over time, the men on the deserted island died of starvation, leaving only Brunswick, who noticed that once a year a great bird called No came to the island to hunt. And so the clever knight hid in his horse's hide at just the right time. And when the bird came, it mistook him for prey and carried him away. So Brunswick wandered on. After some time on the road, the prince came across something unprecedented. A duel between a lion and a 9-headed dragon. So, what do you think Brunswick did at that moment?
Against a 9-headed dragon? Well, he helped the dragon, obvi. 9 heads are better than 1.
Well, the dragon is certainly much stronger than a lion, so I suppose he sided with the dragon, right?
Nonsense. Brunswick rushed to out the lion, and together they killed the dragon. And from that time on, they were stalwart companions. The lion even followed him all the way back to Bohemia. Except, by then, it was already too late. It had already been exactly 7 years to the day since Brunswick set off on his journey. His wife, Ludmilla, who had until that time valiantly resisted all suitors, was about to remarry. But at the wedding feast, Brunswick managed to drop the ring in her cup, so it all turned out well. For Brunswick, that is. Not so for Ludmilla's new groom, but the lion took care of that.
The lion ate him? So it was just like a romantic comedy. He showed up at the wedding, and when the priest was like, "If anybody has any objections, speak now," he was like, "Me." Happens all the time, but only in romantic comedies. Where should I look for the armor?
And do you know where I could find Brunswick's armor?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But
It
I do
always
have a little bit of
exists.
advice for you. Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armor, left behind a riddle. It's a test that must be passed by whoever wants to find it. Do you want to hear it?
Hit me. Hit me with that riddle.
And how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone, behind whom yearn for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle niche, yet deeper still, a place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armor gleaming still.
That did not ring a bell, but it's good to know.
Uh-huh. And that was supposed to help me, eh?
Answers come to the wise, kicks to the stupid.
The crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Well, thanks a lot.
Hold on, I'll give you something else. Sir George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too, but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is certainly true because I have a copy of George's order here. Here, take it as a keepsake. And now go.
Solve the riddle and find a piece of Brunswick's armor. Interesting. Brunswick's armor, you say? POI tipster. What does that mean? It's the same color as a side quest. Is a POI a person of interest or place of interest? I don't know. I know not. I yearn to discover. I wish to find out. Let's go. Let's find out together. Yippee. Let's learn and grow together. Yippee. Okay. Who are you? Nice mustache. Seriously, that's fantastic mustache. What's up with you? Whoa! Shopping. The shop screen consists of two parts. The merchant's inventory for buying goods and Henry's inventory for selling them. Selected items to buy and sell are placed in your basket, the contents of which can be viewed in the upper right corner under the basket tab. Just like Amazon. The bottom bar will display information about the current transaction, such as how much money you and the merchant have and the total price for all the items in your basket. You can then buy them at the listed price or try haggling with the merchant. Haggling, that is to say, bargaining, that is to say, arguing over the price. Haggling. All right. Well, let's go. Let's have a look. Yippee. What hath this merchant? Oh wait, I don't have any money. Right, I have literally zero money. People, truly, starting from the bottom. Auf Wiedersehen, Herr. I don't know how to speak. Do any of my listeners, if you speak German and you're listening right now, drop a comment. Auf Wiedersehen. Fun fact, my mother was born in Germany. Ooh, flowers. Chamomile. Wait, both of those? Oh, that's sage. Sage, chamomile. Henry loves his herbs. Fresh herbs spoil just like food, and their quality affects the quality of potions. But if you dry them in the drying shed, they will not spoil. What is the drying shed? I know not the drying shed. This is a new mechanic. I don't know what the drying shed is. I have a drying shed, or I can make a drying shed. I don't know. To the journal. I'm curious about this riddle. This riddle is very interesting to me. Somewhere in Trotsky is hidden the armor of Prince Brunswick himself, famed for adding the lion to our country's coat of arms. Finding the first part of Brunswick's armor certainly won't be easy, but if I give it some thought, I'll manage. Scribe Gable told me a riddle that should lead me to my goal. It went something like this. Take your leave of crone and maiden standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the hall of forest kings, hidden deep from hunters' gaze. Standing tall 2 guards of stone, behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle niche yet deeper still, a place to give one's heart to God. Behold my armor, gleaming still. That is quite the riddle. Okay. Somewhere in Trotsky is hidden the armor of Prince Brunswick. Okay, so take your leave of crone and maiden standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. True midnight. Boldly go towards true midnight. Well, first we need to look for a crone and a maiden. That to me sounds like a church. Crone and maiden. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Can I zoom in? Zoom! Yes. Zoom further. Okay. What am I sorting? Sorting. Oh, you can sort by time remaining. Interesting. Going to learn this UI. Just you wait. We will get it. We will learn. What is this up here? A quest tipster. Well, I need all the quests I can get. Our boy Henry is down on his luck and in much need of people to satisfy, people to serve. A wise man once told me that in this life you're going to have to serve somebody. And it may be the devil, and it may be the Lord, but you're going to have to serve somebody. And I would rather serve this guy. Bailiff Thrush, talk to me, my friend. I'd like to report an ambush. Yeah, I got ambushed.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
What? Who's Sir Otto? I want to speak with him.
Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
No.
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
I'm not gonna lie, I like this. I like how totally powerless Henry is. It's always an interesting question, the sequel to an RPG, right? Because in an RPG, by the end of the game, you can be very powerful. The idea behind an RPG is that you become powerful. And so, in the sequel to an RPG, how do you explain that your character isn't as powerful as he was at the end of the previous game? And I like this. I think this was neatly done in that Henry and Sir Hans were ambushed. They were They were caught with their pants down. That's an English phrase, caught with their pants down. They were caught unprepared, but they were literally caught with their pants down, trying to sneak up on hot ladies, which, again, you should not sneak up on hot ladies. Just talk to the hot ladies. Where were we? I have become distracted. I'm looking for my friend. Well, is he my friend? What's new?
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Jelievites.
Jelievites?
They never cut it out. Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
That's a serious
And
crime.
the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
Where can I find the local
I'd like
merchants?
to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm
Jörg.
sure he'll help you.
Well, goodness gracious, that wasn't fantastically productive, but we're making progress nonetheless. Slow but steady, even if we are getting a little distracted.
Search! Show me what you've got on you!
What? What happened? What's going on? Excuse me? Wait, what?
Go ahead and search me.
You hear
Got
me?
nothing to hide.
Search! Everything in order.
What?
Carry on.
You can just get searched? Randomly?
That's just it.
Is this
Some
some...
noble was resting on
What, just because I got distracted? Is that a crime? I like the way that her purse is attached to her
The
belt.
weather had been stormy for a few days.
Okay, my ADHD is hitting people. Who's this? Who's giving me a quest up here? I'm just getting all the quests right now.
If he runs up any more debts, I don't know what I'll do.
Give me
This was
all the
third time.
quests.
Go and see the priest and ask him to talk to him. Oh, please.
Innkeeper Betty,
The priest
what-
gambles with them. What?
Excuse me.
You bet he does. His
Pardon me.
housekeeper told me he's got a brooch at home I lost
Innkeeper
a
Betty,
month ago.
please talk to
How
me.
did it end up there?
Oh my gosh. I'm being ignored by these two women.
Take care of yourself.
It is something I'm accustomed to.
Have
Innkeeper
you come
Betty,
break
talk to
some
me.
more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Jelly-off.
Slip.
Have you come to break some more stuff?
Alright.
If you
Innkeeper Betty is not that pleased with us. Maid and crone. Maid and crone. I'm just thinking about this riddle in this town. What was it? Something maid and crone just inside the gates? Take your leave of crone and maiden standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight in caverns cold. Your prize awaits. Take your leave of crone and maiden standing tall
want something,
behind the
wait
gates.
till I've stopped being angry.
So I gotta look at gates. I gotta look at gates to the town. And keep an eye out for crones and maidens standing tall behind yon gates. Interesting. Standing tall behind the gates. Well, we've got a couple of gates. That's a gate. That's a gate. No crones or well, I suppose I have been seeing some maidens out and about. Hey, maiden, how you doing? Gerda, can't talk to Gerda. Okay, fine. Gerda's busy. She's lost in thought. So to speak. Look at her. She's lost in thought like Stevie Wonder. Look that up. It's a very funny joke. Okay. Crones. Maidens. Gates. Crones, maidens, and gates. That's not a gate. That's not a crone, nor a maiden, neither. Just a normal town filled with normal people going about their normal days with nettles, crone, and maiden. I see nothing even crone-like. Excuse me, Mr. Pig. Have you seen a crone? Perhaps a maiden hanging around this town on the corner? Have you? Because I'm not seeing anything. I'm seeing a whole lot of naught. People, what do you think? Tell me in the comments what you think. What do you think the answer to this riddle is? Because I'm not going to look it up. I'm not going to do it. I have a code of ethics. Professionals have standards. And for this game, I'm going to experience everything completely blind. I'm not looking up spoilers. I'm not looking up guides. I'm only accepting the aid of you, the viewer, the audience. If you have any tips for where I can find these crones or maidens, let me know. I would be quite interested. Here's Stevie Wonder again, lost in thought. Look at that. Look at those doll's eyes. Okay. The graphics in the scenery of this game, quite good. Quite lovely, quite beautiful. And then you look at Gerda over here. Gerda with her with her doll's eyes. Her yellow doll's eyes just staring into the middle distance. Gerda, are you okay? We're gonna leave Gerda be. I think Gerda might commit a murder tonight.
You got drunk again, didn't you?
And I want no part of it. Okay, gates. Gates of the town. We've been down there. There's nothing down there. Somewhere in this town, there's a maiden?
Do you mean that old ball and chain of yours?
A maiden and a crone standing tall behind the gates. What is a maiden and a crone, Jack? Because these are both medieval words. A maiden... Okay, a maiden, it's a medieval word, and it means a virgin, basically. A young woman, an unmarried woman, shall we say. That's a maiden, a young woman, an unmarried woman. That's a maiden. Take this, maiden. How you doing, maiden? Oh, she has... Wait, what am I doing? I have no money. Sorry, I'll be back. People, alehouse maidens hate when you have no money. If you're going to talk to the alehouse maiden, you should have a little bit of money. Trust me. Take it from a person who has known many an alehouse maiden. Okay. So. Wow, I like this guy's jacket. I cannot. I have no idea. Maiden, crone, no clue. No clue. We're gonna do main quests. Wait, first we're gonna find our dog. Okay. Can we highlight this, please? Track. Untrack everything except yellow and... What's that? Zoom in, please. Fascinating. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Red is main. Green is dog. Yellow is combat training. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Red's main. But we're gonna do... I have no armor. I have nothing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because I can't just... If I go out on the road, I'm going to get attacked. And if I get attacked, I'm probably going to get killed. Because I know nothing, and I am nothing. Okay. I gotta solve that riddle, but I don't know how to solve that riddle. Okay. Let's just go find our dog. Let's just go find our dog. Everything will be fine once we find our dog. Because if there's one thing you need in this world, it's a friend. And we must find man's best friend. Alright. Onward and upward, Henry. We're taking a little jog. We're going across country to get some combat training and find our dog. Yeah, sounds good to me. Yeah, if we keep going straight west. Yes. We keep going straight west. We'll hit a road, and from there, we can find our way to Mutt, to our pup, our dear pup. What a lovely, so many flowers. Goodness. Pick some marigold, I shall. I wonder if it works the same way in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 that it worked in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, where just picking herbs leveled your alchemy, I think. Forget exactly. What was it? Buffs, reputation, statistics, combos, combat, skills, secondary, stats. It would be under skills, and I'm not seeing it under skills. Alchemy, the art of transmutation, in other words, the knowledge of the right combination of substances and their transformation into higher and nobler forms. To make the alchemical process successful, it is necessary to observe the correct cooking time. The greater your alchemy skill, the more you can deviate from Wait. Oh no, I think they made a typo. The greater your alchemy skill, the more you can deviate from That's a typo. That doesn't make sense. The greater your alchemy skill, the more you can deviate from the recipe without repercussions. In addition, to achieve truly... There's another typo. There's supposed to be a space between truly and masterful. In addition, to achieve truly masterful potions, you will need to follow the recipe procedure exactly and have the ingredients as fresh as possible. You will gain experience by brewing potions, and the more precisely you follow the procedure, the more experience you will gain. So, it sounds like you gain experience by brewing potions. So, I guess I don't have to pick every flower that I see. Good to know. Oh my gosh, Henry. Careful, Henry. I'm worried about you, bro. I just want you to be happy and healthy, my good boy. Who dat? Huh?
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
Who's this?
Hail, fellow. The roads are bad today. Do you want to join us by the fire?
Hello.
Bless you.
Interesting dialogue system. Look at this handsome fella. Look at this Robin Hood looking... Whoa, he's got a crossbow. This guy might be a secret badass. What about you, sir?
Look out!
Are you his dad? What's going on?
Good hunting.
Yeah, thanks.
I know a good trophy when I see one. That young boar. And the deer over there. How many summers has that one seen?
That one? Well, I've been after him for 4 years now, lad. Interesting. I wouldn't have guessed you know so much about hunting.
What are you talking about? I'm the gamekeeper from Talmberg. No, I have a good teacher.
I was blessed with a good teacher. I hunted with my lord in the woods of
Henry's a
Sassa.
humble
I don't
boy.
know him, but you say along the river Sasso? Woods that way must be thick, huh?
We have pests in the Sassau woods.
Our woods are lush and thick, to be sure. But they're becoming overrun with pests.
What kind? Not foxes. Pain in the bloody neck, they are.
Yeah, something like that. The ginger fox Sigismund and his cumans. They were plundering the countryside, so I had to give a few of them what for.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. Henry gave many a cuman what for. So, how are the deer?
How are things with the deer around here? Back home, they bleat like mad.
That'll be your woods. The nights are chillier your way. The rutting's weaker here. Not to mention, we have grain fields as far as the eye can see. You know how it is, though.
Interesting. Just talking with this guy improved my survival? Crazy. What about the boar?
What about the boar here?
The big
cause a lot of
pigs.
damage. We can't get them out of our fields in summer.
God, yeah. I'm between a rock and a hard place. The farmers grumble, but the lords insist on their game for the winter hunts. There's no end to it.
Let's shoot a few arrows, shall we?
How about passing the time with a bit of shooting? What say you?
You might live to regret that offer, lad. Old I may be, but I'm still a good shot. I can shoot a rabbit square in the eye at 30 paces.
Wow.
All right.
That's
Let's see
quite a
who's
ways
better.
away to shoot
What's it to be?
a rabbit in the eye.
Longbow or crossbow?
I want to try a crossbow.
Crossbow. That's the best fun.
Van
Why not?
Helsing.
If the gent wishes to shoot a crossbow, then crossbow it is. When he brings one, that is.
I'd like to compete at archery.
What's it to be? Longbow or crossbow?
Bow, I reckon.
All right. I'll get everything ready. Come back when you're ready. Arrows I can give you.
Oh. I can't compete until I have a bow, which I do not have because I have nothing at all. Oh, Henry, what are we gonna do with you, man? Maybe there's someone in this town who will have, I don't know, work, a job. Let's give it a shot. Come on, Henry, you little homeless bastard. You sweet little cutie patootie. What will happen next in the life of Henry of Skalitz? Will he pick all the flowers? Will he observe the countryside? Will he say no? Will he say farewell to a life of murder and bloodshed? Will he decide Zhelezhov? Zhelezhov, I think. Hey, lady, housemaid, how you doing? God bless you, girl. I love your little shoulder thing. It looks so useless. What's going on with you? I can't talk to her? Look at her. She's cross-stitching a dragon. Okay. Fun fact time. When I was a kid, like 10 10 years old, I was obsessed with dragons. I had this book with all these pictures of dragons, and I would draw them.
Greetings to you two.
Just looking at this woman's cross stitch reminds me of my my dragon drawing days. Well, good day to you, madame. I identify with you. Okay. What is this town? Zhelezhov. Zhelezhov.
I won't even turn down a bit of soup.
What's going on with this guy? The town crier. Nice hood, town crier. Was that really what they did? They just had hoods that were just the hood part.
No wonder.
Maybe that's a that's a secret invention. That's a secret oh goodness, people. Hello. I love the dress, the red and the blue. And what are you doing there, Lita? I can't talk to her? Just like my life. Can't talk.
Are you looking for something?
Yes. I'm looking for my dog. Have you seen a
Wouldn't
pup?
it be best if you left? Something might go missing. And then there'll be trouble.
Oh, wow. She's racist. She thinks I'm a homeless guy. I am kind of a homeless guy. Wow. One day, people. The people of this world will respect me. But until that day, it looks like I'm a homeless loser. Well, let's find our dog at least.
Look out!
What's he doing? On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Looking for my dog and singing with my friends. Alright. I can't wait to get on the road again. If I suck enough at singing, can I avoid being copyright struck? Like, if I sing songs but I suck, so all the time, can I avoid getting copyright struck? That's not a dandelion. Since when are dandelions blue? Who made this game? Massive oversight. Okay. We keep going up this path and we find our dog, maybe. Hopefully we don't get robbed and murdered on the way because we have no...
This is a robbery.
Oh no, okay. We're not doing that. Going somewhere else. Taking a detour, people. It looks like there's robbers on the road, so we will take the scenic route. That is to say, I'm going to surrender to the authorities. Press L, B, and A. I'm not surrendering. I'm going straight towards my dog. Wow, look at how gorgeous this is. It's so pretty. All the flowers. Like, if ever there was a game to do alchemy in, I'm going to, okay, for this playthrough, definitely going to be doing some alchemy. Just because, how cool is it to look at all these flowers? Ugh. Love it. The people may have dead doll eyes, but a lot of cool looking flowers. Like this one. Oh, apparently this isn't a real flower. Well, bad example. Bad example. It's right when you try to give an example that you find a bad example. People, have you noticed, is it just me, or do you notice that the internet loads super slow whenever you try to get somebody to look at your internet? Like, if you're trying to show somebody a video or something on the computer, just because you're showing it to somebody, doesn't it seem like it happens slowly? Like the computer is slow? For me, I can't help but notice it. It all, whoa. What's going on here? I'm almost to my dog. I'm coming for you, buddy. I'm coming. I'm coming. Hopefully there's no humans. I'm coming, little buddy. Mutt. Who's that? Is he messing with my dog? How do I crouch? Okay. Ah. Huh? Got a new perk point. Why? What's going on with you, man? What's going on here?
Hey, lad. What do you want? Come here.
What do you want?
Just to wish you a good day.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to kill this
Pray
guy.
for a quick death, you bastard. Too slow.
Oh boy. Are we gonna fight this guy off with no weapons? Oh no. We've almost got him. We got him! Oh my god, we are Karate Master Jackie Chan up in the building. People, I cannot. Okay. That was good. He had a sword. And we killed him with our fists. Henry, you're a bad boy, Henry. You're a bad boy. Okay, we got some cash. This is how it starts. All right. The owner's keys to all his doors and chests. All right. Tin Warlord's badge. Used to gain 1/4 more points from your turn. You can be used once per game. Interesting. Padded chausses. Quilted leggings. Not exactly the pinnacle, that is to say, the best. The pinnacle is like the tip. So, literally, a pinnacle would be the tip of a mountain, say. That's the pinnacles. But metaphorically, figuratively, a pinnacle is just the top. It's the best thing, the pinnacle. This movie is the pinnacle of cinema. This book is the pinnacle of horror or whatever. That's the pinnacle. Anyway, these padded chausses are not exactly the pinnacle of tailoring skill. It can be used alone or as a softening underlayer beneath better armor. Well, right now I have nothing, so I'll take what I can get. A vagrant's boots, I'll take that too. Leather gloves. Looks like it's covered in blood. Love it. Elbow pads, okay. Gambeson, hood, torch. Now you're naked, and I have stuff. Henry, good boy Henry, what have we got for you? The cleric's hood. Everything else, well, I guess we can sell everything else. I love it. We're firing on all cylinders now. It's all coming back to me. A belt wouldn't go amiss. Equipping a pouch will open up slots that you place potions and food into. You can then quickly consume these during combat. Interesting. So a pouch gives you quick access to items like potions and food. Do you have any potions or food? If you know that reference, put it in the comments. That's a millennial reference if there ever was one. Millennial gamer reference. Hero, your will is low. Watch that. Hero, your health is low. Do you have any potions or food? Bonus. If you know that reference, drop it in the comments and you'll get extra special bonus juice. That is to say, my love. I will heart that comment. Okay, the maximum number of slots you can have is 4, but not every pouch will allow you to use all of them. If you have a marked item that can be placed in the bag, you can place it as follows. Activate slot selection, move between slots, equip item to the slot. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's more. Equipping a belt will increase the number of slots you can equip items. Weapons, shields, and ammunition too. You can then quickly swap between them in combat. Okay. So this is all about building your quick swap items, which can be weapons, but also food and potions. The maximum number of slots you can have is 4. 1 by default and up to 3 additional ones depending on the belt you wear. Combinations. 1 weapon, shield, or ammunition can be equipped in multiple slots. Why would you equip it in multiple slots? Allowing you to create variable weapon sets. For example, you can combine 1 shield with multiple different weapons, such as sword and shield, axe and shield. Oh, I see. To equip the selected item to a belt slot, do the following. Activate slot selection, switch between slots, equip item to slot. All right. Using your belt and pouch. You can use the items in your belt and pouch at any time. Press... Whoops. To pull out the weapon in the selected slot. Press it again to put it away. To open your belt and pouch... What? Hold the D-pad to pull out, put away the weapon in the active slot. To consume the item in the selected slot. Okay, well, we're going to figure it out. We will figure it out together. We have a gambeson. This ordinary coat is better than the gambeson, it would seem. We'll put that on. Nice. A little bit of elbow armor for the kid. A little bit of hand armor for the kid. We're leveling up. We're leveling up Henry while you level up your English. And have I said yet today, I'm proud of you. Learning English will open up so many doors for you, and it's a hard language. It's going to take a lot of input, and I'm proud of you for taking the time to get some input. So, thumbs up to you. I would like and subscribe you. Now, where were we? Ah yes, the further adventures of Henry of Skalitz. What did this guy have?
Dead and robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt.
Where is my dog? Where's my dog? Somebody tell me where my dog is.
A nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
The herb woman? Where's she? I suppose it isn't far till the herb woman's place. Let's have a look. Bojana, our good friend Bojana. Friend of the show. Constantly leveling up her English. Her English is so good because she's been leveling it up constantly. Bojana, tell me more. Bojana, where are you? We're going to see Bojana now. We're going away, away. Wow, look at the scenery though. I can't get over it. Okay, here's the big question. How many times in this playthrough am I gonna go, look at the scenery, look at the vista? But I'm quite taken by this art style. What does that mean, Jack? Quite taken. I'm charmed by this art style. I like this art style.
Will you help an old woman, young man?
Of course, Bojana. I'll help you. I'll help a young woman, Bojana. You nursed me back from death's door for nothing. Anything you want. I did not come to pay back our debt. I do not have $150. What's going on with you, Bojana? I hate to see you suffer.
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember
I do.
her?
I do.
She was here when I was healing you two.
How could I forget?
What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's
No.
not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand?
I feel
What
like
if
I know this
something happened
voice.
to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could.
I will.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
Bojana, you could never ask too much of me. I would be dead without you. Of course I'll help you. Tell me about Pavlena. Would anyone want to hurt her?
Do you think anyone might want to hurt Pavlena?
These are evil times, Henry. I dread to think what could happen to a young girl alone on the road. And besides, the folk in Troskovitz ain't too fond of us.
Why not? Wait, why not?
What have the Troskovitz people got against you? Did something happen?
I'd rather not talk about it, Henry. I wouldn't want you to get the wrong impression about us.
You live completely alone in the middle of the woods. Don't you think I've already got a bad enough impression of you?
And where else would we live, you genius, when we're not wanted? Don't go digging up old wrongs, Henry. And don't insult us.
Damn. Henry is not charismatic enough yet. Which is too bad, because I love a charismatic Henry. Okay, where did Pavlena go?
Where exactly was Pavlena going?
To Troskovitz. She was taking wicker baskets she'd made. She sells them there and uses the coin to buy what we need. Sometimes it takes her a while, but this time she said she'd be right back. I have a bad feeling about this.
Is she really your daughter?
Pavlena is young and, well, no offense, but you seem a little old to be her mother. Is she really your daughter?
She is. Not by birth, but that doesn't change anything. Her mother died in childbirth, and there was no one but me to take care of her.
Who was her mother?
And who was Pavlena's birth mother?
A girl from the charcoal burners. They left the county, and I think she had no one else. I buried her myself. No one came for her.
Yikes. Maybe she ran away?
Did it occur to you she might have run off? She's a young girl and pretty. What kind of life does she have here in the woods? Maybe she wanted to live a little.
You don't know Pavlena. She's not like that. If she wanted to live a little, she'd tell me straight out. She doesn't keep things from me. Don't imagine I keep her here against her will, or that I don't know what it means to be young.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. Like I said, she was heading for Troskovitz. You should start looking there.
All right. I'll ask around there for her.
And maybe you could look in her room in the loft. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
So basically, the good herb woman Bojena, who saved our life, we really want to help her. Her adopted daughter, Pavlena, has gone missing. She doesn't know where she went, and we gotta find her. Whoa! Hey, is that my dog? No. That's somebody else's dog. Growler. What a name for a dog. Okay. What about my dog, though? I want to know about my dog. Go and ask the herb woman about Mutt. Hey, have you seen my pup, by chance? I'm looking for my little puppy.
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Rats.
Sakra. Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much about dogs. He could have run into the woods and started hunting. He wouldn't be the first or the last. There's a whole pack of wolves near Samin these days. Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Oh my god.
Thanks.
My dog? With wolves? Crazy.
Take care now.
Ask the fisherman about Mutt, or ask around in the tavern about Mutt. I gotta find my dog. Oh my gosh, she's way up there. What? He wouldn't have walked all the way up there. Are you crazy? Oh my gosh. People, we've got a lot on our plate. I need to plot and plan my next move. So, until next time, this has been you leveling up your English with me, Jack. And I'll see you next time